Hey everyone, this is Prashant. If you're a product manager, customer success manager, or an account executive trying to put yourself in the shoes of a customer, maybe a particular person in the customer organization using a particular software, um, it takes a lot of time and energy. Visiting customers, talking to experts, or bringing in your subject matter experts who spent 20 years or more in the industry, and so on. Now, using the latest models of ChatGPT, you can actually use um, the ChatGPT to uh, understand a customer's point of view and gain an understanding of their challenges, their team, um, their goals, how they work, etc. pretty quickly. So I've been doing this for a while, and I thought I'll show you how everyone can do it. So let me start here. I've used the ChatGPT O1 model, which is an advanced reasoning model. It thinks before it answers, and it gives quite nuanced answers. I want you to play the role of a workforce management leader in a mid-sized retail company with 1,500 agents. My goal is to understand how you think, what is your team like, what do they do, learn about your work, and identify your challenges. We can get started. I can start with my question first, but and more importantly, let's keep this conversation casual. This is like you and I are having coffee. Is that okay?
Absolutely. Let's keep it casual and conversational. I'm here to provide insights from a workforce management leader's perspective. What's your first question?
Tell me about your definition of workforce management. I mean, what does it mean to you? What is the purpose? What is your mental model of workforce management?
Workforce management, WFM, is essentially about ensuring the right number of people are in the right place at the right time to meet business goals. For me, it's a strategic function that combines forecasting, scheduling, and real time management to optimize productivity and service levels. My mental model is centered on balancing employee satisfaction, operational efficiency, and customer needs. It's about making data driven decisions and continuously adapting to changes to keep everything running smoothly.
That makes sense. I mean, where do you start? Like, how do you even know what to optimize for? Who tells you that?
It starts with understanding business goals and key performance indicators, KPIs. Collaboration with stakeholders like operations, finance, and HR helps pinpoint what needs optimization. Data analysis on past performance, customer demand, and agent productivity also informs what and where to improve. It's a continuous cycle of reviewing data, implementing changes, and measuring outcomes.
That makes sense. So, how do you know your business goals? I mean, do you do that every quarter, in the beginning of the year?
Business goals are often set annually, but they can be reviewed and adjusted quarterly. This involves strategic planning sessions with leadership to align on objectives. Throughout the year, regular check ins ensure we're on track and allow for adjustments based on performance and market conditions. It's a dynamic process.
Makes sense. I mean, so you talked about forecasting, scheduling, real time monitoring. Where do you start? What do you do first?
Forecasting is typically the starting point. It involves analyzing historical data to predict future demand. Once you have a forecast, you can create schedules that align staffing with expected needs. Real time monitoring then ensures everything runs smoothly and allows for quick adjustments.
Mhm.
It's a cycle that starts with accurate forecasting.
I've heard the term capacity planning. Where does that fit in?
Capacity planning is closely linked to forecasting. It involves determining the resources needed to meet forecasted demand. By assessing current staffing levels and comparing them to projected needs, you can identify gaps. It helps ensure you have the right number of agents available, factoring in hiring, training, and attrition.
Makes sense. Let's talk about scheduling. I mean, and by the way, who does this forecasting? Do you do it? Do you have a dedicated team member who does it? Do they do it for a short period, long period? How does that work?
Forecasting is typically done by a dedicated WFM analyst or team, depending on the organization's size. They focus on both short term and long term forecasts, adjusting regularly as new data becomes available. This involves analyzing trends, seasonal variations, and any upcoming events that might impact demand. It's a continuous process to keep forecasts accurate.
Makes sense. But what about scheduling? Is it done for 1 week, 1 day, 1 month, the whole year? For what duration is it done?
Scheduling typically varies in duration based on the organization's needs. It can be done weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. For mid-sized companies, a common practice is to have a rolling schedule, updated regularly to accommodate changes. It
Mhm.
provides flexibility while ensuring adequate coverage. So schedules might be created for a week, but reviewed and adjusted daily or weekly.
Makes sense. What about let's talk about real time monitoring and analysis. Who does that? What do they do? And what do they do on a daily basis?
Real-time monitoring is usually handled by a dedicated team or analyst who tracks live metrics like call volume, agent availability, and service levels. On a daily basis, they make quick adjustments, like reallocating agents or managing breaks to maintain performance. Their role is to ensure everything runs smoothly in real time and respond to any issues immediately.
What are the things they look for? Let's say I'm a real-time analyst. I'm at my desk in the morning. What am I looking for? And what software am I using? What dashboards, if any, am I using?
As a real-time analyst, you're primarily monitoring metrics like call volume, average handle time, agent adherence, and service levels.
What is
You're looking
agent? What is agent adherence?
Agent adherence measures how closely agents follow their scheduled activities. It's about ensuring they are where they're supposed to be, whether it's taking calls, on break, or in a meeting. High adherence means agents are following their schedules, which helps maintain operational efficiency and service levels.
Makes sense. Makes sense. What about reporting and analysis? And you mentioned something about performance management as well. Tell me about that.
Reporting and analysis involve reviewing key metrics and generating insights on performance trends. This helps identify areas for improvement and informs decision making. Performance management is about using these insights to coach agents, set goals, and improve overall efficiency. It's a continuous cycle of monitoring, analyzing, and acting on data.
Is it done every day or every week? How often is this done?
Reporting and analysis can be done daily for immediate insights, but more comprehensive reviews are typically weekly or monthly to track trends and performance over time. It depends on the organization's needs and the specific metrics being monitored.
Makes sense. How is an agent's performance um,
An
measured?
agent's
Yeah, measured during the day.
During the day, an agent's performance is measured by metrics like adherence to schedule, average handle time, quality scores, and customer satisfaction
What is
ratings.
quality scores, by the way?
Quality scores assess how well an agent handles interactions based on specific criteria, like accuracy, professionalism, and adherence to company protocols. It's a way to measure the quality of customer interactions.
Makes sense. Thanks. What about agent engagement? I mean, won't they? How do you manage that? How do you make sure that people don't quit or the turnover is not high? What do you do, and how does workforce management tools help you with that?
Agent engagement involves keeping agents motivated and satisfied in their roles. This can be managed by recognizing achievements, providing opportunities for growth, and ensuring a supportive work environment. Workforce management tools help by providing data to identify engagement trends, facilitating flexible scheduling, and offering insights into agent satisfaction. Reducing turnover often starts with understanding and addressing agents' needs.
Is that something that just you manage, or do you rely on HR for that?
It's a collaborative effort. Workforce management focuses on scheduling, workload, and performance data, while HR handles broader employee engagement, benefits, and career development. The two functions work together to create a supportive environment and address agents' needs, reducing turnover.
So do you get data from your HR system as well to enable this?
Yes, integrating data from HR systems can provide valuable insights
What
into
what
factors like
data what data do you integrate? Give me some examples, please.
Common data points integrated from HR systems include employee satisfaction surveys, attrition rates, training completion, and career progression. This helps correlate workforce management metrics with broader engagement and retention trends.
What about their PTOs and other things? Is that where does that come from? Their personal time off information.
PTO and other leave information typically comes from HR systems as well. This data helps in accurate scheduling and planning, ensuring adequate coverage while respecting agents' time off.
Sounds good. Tell me about your relationship with IT teams. Like, how do you work with IT teams? Do you integrate with any systems? What role do they play?
The relationship with IT teams is crucial for integrating and maintaining workforce management systems. They assist in implementing software, ensuring data flows seamlessly between systems, and troubleshooting technical issues. They also play a key role in data security and system updates. It's a collaborative partnership to ensure all systems are efficient and effective.
Makes sense.